Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Simply Crochet today. Today I have this beautiful pattern here to show you. It is a combination of treble crochet, double crochet, and then single crochet using as a border. So I hope you like this, and well, let's get started. And to begin it, you will do a multiple of 11 chains plus 4 additional chains. So you want to pause your video until you determine your width, or if you'd like to follow along, I have 26 chains for this sample. We will begin the first row with a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So 1, 2, insert your hook, draw up a loop, 2 loops, and then go through those. And you will do a single crochet through all of the chains across. We completed row 1 with single crochets. We started with 26 chains, however now we have the 25 single crochets. Now for rows 2 and 3, you will do exactly the same. So you will chain 1, turn your work, and in the very first stitch you will do a single crochet. So you will be doing a single crochet all the way across. We have completed 3 rows of single crochet. We are now going to be going to row 4, and we will chain 3, and we will turn our work. And the chain 3 does count as your first double crochet. So after turning, you will do 2 double crochets in the next stitches. Now do not put a double crochet in this stitch at the bottom of that chain 3. Go into the next stitch and do your double crochet there. And do so. Since that turning chain 3 counts as a double crochet, you should have that plus 2 more. So now we are going to begin our really cute pattern here, and we will skip 2 stitches, and we will do a treble in the next stitch. Insert your hook, draw up a loop. You will have 4 loops on your hook. You will draw yarn over, go through 2 loops, yarn over, go through 2 loops, and yarn over, go through the remaining. And that is your treble, also known as a triple crochet. So let's do that again. Yarn over twice, insert your hook there, draw up loop. You have 4 loops, yarn over 2 loops, yarn over 2 loops, and the remaining 2 loops. So you had 2 trebles. Now this is stitch might be a little challenging to you beginners. I think you can do it. It'll be fun, something new. But we are going to work in these 2 skipped stitches. Okay, so you have that stitch and that stitch, and this time we're going to do a treble behind these 2 trebles. So we will yarn over twice, and we're going to go back over this way, and we're going to insert our hook into that first skipped stitch. So you will insert your hook there. You will draw up a loop, but we're working behind those 2 trebles we just did. So you're going to have to look behind here, and we have our 4 loops here to do our treble. You will yarn over, go through 2 loops. You will yarn over, go through the next 2 loops. So let me do that slowly, and then yarn over and then go through the last 2 loops. So we actually worked behind these 2 trebles. So let's do that again. Yarn over twice. Now we're going to go into that second skipped stitch. So we already worked into this skip stitch. Now we're going to go into this skip stitch. So you're going to insert your hook right there, and we're working behind like this. We have the 4 loops, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, and yarn over, go through the remaining 2. And look how cute that is. So it's crossed over. So you have the 2 trebles going here, and then you have the 2 trebles going in the back. So we are going to do this once again. So we will skip after doing those 2. We will skip the next 2 stitches, and now we're going to do 2 front trebles. So yarn over twice, draw up a loop, 4 loops, 2 loops, 2 loops, 2 loops, yarn over twice into the next stitch. So now we have those 2 trebles. Now this time we're going to work in front of those 2 trebles. Here we worked in the back, now we're going to work in the front. So we will yarn over twice, and we're going to go into that first, we have the 2 skipped stitches, and you're going to go in front of those 2 trebles, insert your hook there, draw up a loop, and now we're working our treble in the front. So you have your 4 loops, so you will yarn over, go through 2 loops, yarn over, go through 2 loops, and yarn over, go through the remaining. Now we're going to do that again because we have still another skipped stitch here. So we will yarn over twice, and now we're going to work in, okay, let me make this clear. Let me release that, because you have 2 skipped stitches right here, this one and this one. So there's 2 right here. So you will do a treble in that second skipped stitch. So yarn over twice, and you're going to go right into this second skip stitch. Draw up a loop, and now we're working the treble in the front, crossing over. So now these 2 look opposite. So you work the 2 trebles behind on this first one, and then we worked 2 trebles in the front. After completing that front, those 2 front treble crochets, we will be doing 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. So 1, and after doing that, we are going to repeat this group right here where we worked behind. So we will skip 2 stitches here, and then we will do a treble. We will do 2 trebles in the next 2 stitches after skipping, because now we are going to work again in those 2 skipped stitches behind. So again, we're working behind those 2 trebles. We're working on 2 more trebles. So you will yarn over, go through 2 loops, yarn over, go through 2 loops, and yarn over, go through 2 loops. And then another one, again working behind those previous trebles. Treble. So that's a front one. Now we're going to skip 2 stitches, do 2 more trebles. You kind of want to do them loosely, don't do them too tight, since we are working in front and in back of those. So now we're going to do the front ones. So yarn over twice, going into that first skip stitch, doing a treble. Again, yarn over twice, going into that second skipped stitch right here. And then you should end up with 3 stitches at the end of your row. 1, 2, 3. If you did the multiples as, and you will be doing 3 double crochets. And that is that beautiful stitch. Let me do another rows. We're going to repeat this row right here, right above it. And then after a repeat of row 4, then you will do 3 rows of single crochets to separate that. You will chain 3 to start. Again, that chain 3 counts as your double crochet. You will do 2 double crochets, and it should be right on top of the previous double crochets you did in that previous row. So that should be fairly simple. So you do the 2 there, and then you will skip the next 2 stitches, and you will do your trebles in the next 2 stitches. And this is where you're going to do your trebles in the back. So and working a treble behind those trebles. You will skip the next 2 stitches, again 2 trebles. This time we will be working in the front of that, in the front, in those skipped stitches right here. So yarn over twice, and you're going in that first skipped stitch. And the second skipped stitch you will do right here, and do another treble. The 3 double crochets right on top of those. And then you will repeat what we just did. Always at the end of your row, with these crossover treble crochets, you will always finish your row with the 3 double crochets. So just, and you'll have the 2 double crochets, and then you will do that one last double crochet at the top of that turning chain 3. And then the next 3 rows are single crochets. So I appreciate all of you being here and supporting my channel. And if you liked this video and learned something new today, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. I know this might have been just a little bit more difficult for you new beginners, but give it a try. I think it'd be really fun. Challenge yourself to something new here. And if you're a new viewer, subscribe to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye-bye.